and your mat. Legs parallel. And here we go. Let me just get myself started. Here we go. So do the classic knee lift for warm up. Stabilizing. I'm going to move my hands, but you keep yours here. Stabilizing your shoulders and your hips in this box. Keeping that as one of the powerhouses of Pilates and Barre. Up, 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 up. And my knees are only coming as high as my hip creases so that there's no bending at the waist. Warming up every muscle, then the arms up in a V, palms facing me. Draw your shoulders down. All this while you're moving your knees. Pull the navel in and up. And lift the chest slightly forward. Beautiful. Now put your arms out in a T. Still working the knee lifts. Spine is a neutral position. All good. Balance. Now make your goalpost hands. Keep the chin steady and swing the arms side to side to rotate the spine. Don't try to meet the knee with your elbow because we're keeping a straight spine. And just thinking of rotation. Beautiful. Whew. Get those calories going. Get that energy surging. Nice. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Reach up, gather the air, then exhale. Again, inhale, gather the air. Feet are parallel, toes are forward, not turned down. And bring the arms down. Your legs should be closer together than the width of your shoulders. Here are your shoulders, here are your hips, there are your feet. You're going to use your hand weights now to go into the next section after warm-up. Bring the knuckles very long and down. Feel the shoulder cups pulling down, lengthening your neck. And hammer curls up to the front shoulder, down. So we're working the bicep. The knees are soft so that we can keep our spines in neutral. Because this is bar weight work, Pilates work weight, not heavy lifts. So we want our spine staying in neutral and very stable. Uphold, downhold. Uphold, downhold. Trying to avoid a swing and more of a press. Press. And a press. Press, release 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Bring the hands down. Now your thumbs are kind of inside. You're going to just do a quarter turn with the thumb. So your fingernails face me. Good. And we're going to bring one weight up and bring it down. Cross the other and down. Curls, bicep curls. Resist curling the wrist. Imagine you have a little sweatband around the wrist that keeps your wrist from bending. The only thing bending right now is the elbow joint. Curl it up, pull it down. 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 Put the left hand's weight in the right hand and bring your arm across. Relax the arm and then again pivot that thumb out and then curl with a double weight. And 2. And 3, very nice. And 4, lift the chest. And 5, and switch the weights to the other hand. Turn that thumb out slightly. The elbow crease faces forward. Curl, release. Control the release. Lift the chest. If you feel that this is getting shrunken, stretch that connection here between ribs and hips open. Last one, beautiful. Separate your legs into wide second. Bend the knees, plie, and hinge forward. Bring the weights up so your thumbs are right by the underarm crease. Stretch out and in. Think pull back, let go. Pull back, let go. So please don't push forward. Pull back, but just glide forward. Pull back, glide. Pull back, glide. Pull back, one more. Pull back, hold it here, turn the weights up. I'm going to give you the side view so you can see spine, seat is lifted, knees are bent. Pull, 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 pull. 5 more. Hold that back and really squeeze your legs together. And I call these gorilla arms, you might remember. Let them fall down, lift up. You're kind of in a reverse goalpost. Tap, up, tap. Think up, glide, up, let it go. Up is the action, release is let go. Up, let it go. Up, this is still for your back. Up and up. The arms come to a diagonal. Up. 3 more. 3, 2, hold that. And we're going to pull back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4, 3, 2. Here comes the transition. Hinge up, goalposts. The elbows are bent. If your weights are falling into your ears, pull them away. Lift your chest. Bounce those knees a little so I know they're soft. Okay, now grip them together. And up overhead, tap, come back, tap, come back. So it's a press overhead, a press overhead. Press, release, press, release. Just land on the ledge. Don't bang into it. Land on the ledge, land on the ledge. Take a breath. Step forward with your right leg, bend the knee, and turn the left foot out. So you have some nice balance. Now turn those hips forward a little more. Drop the goalpost. Draw them together, hug a tree, come on back. So you look like this. You're in a bit of a lunge, not a very powerful lunge, just for balance. Forward press, glide back. Forward press, just glide where the elbows and shoulders are in line, right here. Then 5 for the chest, 4, full body toning, 3, 2, don't forget to breathe, 1, bring it here, drop the arms, feet come back to parallel. Bend your knees, bring your knuckles to your outer hip and hinge forward, no bend. Pull the navel in, stretch arms, and do it again, bend, stretch. It's only a short range of bending, short arc of motion for deep work. Upper arm, tricep centered. 2 more, hold it. Now pulse, up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steady the body. Hold it, turn the weights up. And again, up, 2, 3, 4. I know you're feeling it. And it's been a while, so you might feel it tomorrow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stand up. Let your shoulders draw down. Put the weights out of the way. No accidents here. Raise your right arm, please. Pat yourself on the back. Create a picture frame. Let those triceps sculpt in the stretch. Bring the right arm out, crisscross it. Keep the arm straight. And release. Raise the arm, drop it behind you, make a picture frame. The postural muscles are all in alignment through your vertebra. We want them nice and straight. Straighten the left arm. Resist pressing into a joint. Find the bony part. Shoulder cuff stretch and shape. Here, stretches for shape more than for comfort, but it does both. Lift your hands up and straighten your elbows. Curl your hands around. Healthy for the elbow joint and resisting carpal tunnel. Pull those fingers back and the other. Release. Now you're going to link 8 fingers and glide down your body with your thumbs. Chest expansion. Release. However you linked your fingers, switch it. Make a really good, healthy weaving. Glide down again, lift the chest but not your chin, and release. Beautiful. Let's get into thigh-centered work. We just did upper body and warm-up. Legs glued together. Rock back on your heels. Open into a natural V. Everyone's V will be different. Grip your thighs, patellas, knees, thighs up to your flexors, lift your chest forward. And releves, 20 heel lifts. Lift, they separate, down, they touch. 2, 3, you've got the technique, let's flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 more, you're going to feel it. Getting the whole leg warmed up. 5, 4, keep the shoulders down, elbows close to you, hold the heels. Now, swivel your heels behind you so your feet are now straight like this, not like this. Good. Raise your right arm and lower the heels. Begin for 10 more lifts. Lift, 2, 3, you've got the technique, let's flow. You might be feeling this in the backs of the legs. Hold the heels up, switch. Changing your balance, down and up. 2, oh yeah, you're feeling it now. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the heels up, hold your support. Slow descent of the heels. We're going to do a long stretch now to sculpt what we just worked. Step back with your right leg. No turn out of toes. Then I caterpillar my other leg forward and lower my hips. My arms are long, my chest is up, and now pulse. Action in your knee. Lovely. Hold it. Push that back heel away from you. Now, hold on to your support so you can just bring that foot forward a little. Toes are all forward. Press that back heel down and push your hands down. That feels good. And switch. Do a little trotting. Step back left. Longest leg in the world. Caterpillar the other leg forward. Sink those hips. Push the back heel away. The other foot is flat. Pulse. 2, 3, little spring. Glide that back foot forward and press the heel. You're going to feel it in the back of the knee and in your calf. Yeah, really great for the gastrocnemius. Important to stretch that muscle. All right, we're ready to start thigh work. Zip your legs together and bend the knees. Resist leaning back. Resist losing your tail. Just come down naturally. Shoulders, hips, check. Shoulders, hips, ankles in a line. Measure with your hands. Perfect. Hold your left hand on your hip so that you don't glide up. And just lift your heels and lower. Lift and lower. You got it. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Lower your seat So if my seat were here, I'm lowering the seat down, down, down. Hold it. Resist this. Stay nice and straight. And we're going to go down, a little up, down, a little up, down, a little up, down deep into our quads, down, a little up, 6, a little up, 7, we're building, 8, 9, hold it down, come up on your toes, you're on your high heel toes, and keeping your toes to the mat, do your trotting of one heel and then the other. So it looks like this. Running with your toes glued to the mat. Good. Give a little happiness to all the joints. Very nice. Whew. And settle down. Rock again onto your heels. Open into your V. Glue those heels together. Rub them, rub them. Press your foot down. Another set with different footwork. Bend your knees. Great for getting shins ready for walking. Again, now with your right hand, hold your hip down. Lift the heels. See the space between the knees opening and down. And 2, diamond legs, and 3. Ooh, the toes may be crackling here. Good. Hold that up. Now walk the feet together and come on down. Feel the inner thighs, the adductors really connect. Press the heels together. Lift the chest and pull back the knees. So it looks like this. Back. It's so small. So small. You're really going to feel it in the side muscles to the seat. More minimus and medius. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Let's do a set of 10 pulses. Down, up a little. Down, up a little. Down, hold, up a little. Down, up a little. Up a little. Go down, hold, up a little. Down, down. 2 more and we're done. That's it. Woo! Straighten up, turn your toes forward. Go back into your happy trotting legs. Trot those heels. Give the joints a little freedom and a little respite. We can use the ball or your pillow or a rolled up towel in between the thighs, or you could just come into this parallel with nothing between the legs. I'm going to use this so you can see what happens, how it maintains hip alignment. Bend your knees, come really deep. Use your left hand on your hip, lift your heels. Good. Now, with your left hand, push those hips down so your knees deepen. Lift your heels higher till they quiver. Yeah, your legs are going to quiver a little. And grip the ball, or grip the pillow, or the rolled up towel, or like a cylindrical pillow that maybe you have, an accent pillow. That works well too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to pulse. Down 2, up 1. Down 2, up 1. Down 2. This is the last one. Down 2. So 5 more. Give it your all. Down 2, up 1. 3 more. 1, 2, up 1. 2, 2, up 1. Last one. Hold those heels up even higher. Come up onto your toes. Long vertical line. We just gained length, height. Lift the heels even higher, higher. Slowly lower them. Wow, wow. Walk back from the support. Yes, I keep the ball there. And make your body into a number 7. Look up. So this is how you look. This is the long stretch. Whew, lift your tailbone, lift your chin. And then walk back to your support. Take a breath. Take the ball out or the cushion or whatever. And come into your wide second. We do some lateral work, meaning side to side, no bowing. Bend your knees, hold the support. We're in a nice wide plie. Come down a little lower. Bring your right palm out and up. And as you go towards your left, straighten your legs and land on the toes. So lift the heel of only your right side. Then come on down, flat feet. Point the toe to the left so you get this really long line and down. Again, right, bend, left, bend. Right, you've got it. Enjoy the flow. We have one more set. 1, this is it. 2, come on down and pulse. 2, 3, 4, hold it. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, hold it. Straighten your legs. Come to the support and do your little trotting for your joints, your knees. Really appreciate this. Great. Come into Pilates V. I want to make sure you can see my feet, so I'm moving back a little. Pilates V. Good. Now, come onto the toes of your right foot and bring them to the back of your left. And then just keeping that leg bent, slide till the knees connect. See how your right foot's sticking out there? Grab it. Straighten the left leg and just stand. Yeah, quad, sculpt, and stretch. Let it go. Hip opener. Back to Pilates V. Lift your left heel. Bring your foot to the back. This leg stays straight, surprisingly. Glide the calf. Match the knees. Kick it. Find it. Sculpting happens with the stretch. Don't skip it. And release. Now your feet are forward, not turned out. Bend the knees. I'm going to give you the side view. Lift your right. Tap it behind you. That knee could curtsy behind the other. Good. Stabilize. And you're going to kick that foot up and grab it with the right hand. Resist this thing. Yeah. Tuck the tailbone. Bring the thigh back. Keeping a long vertical line. You feel it on the top of that quad. That's the vastness of the quad. Bend the knees, bring your left back. Do that little curtsy to make sure the knee is behind the other. Kick up. Roll the tailbone. Rolling the tailbone is essential here. Tuck. Push your thigh back. Close the gap of your heel to your seat. Only as much as you can do. And release. Let's do a breath in. Slow release. Lovely. Meet me on the mat for some mat work for ab-centered work. And then we'll move on to our glutes after we do some mat work. So my feet are apart. I'm using my props for you to see. If you don't have the prop, fear not. My feet are ball width apart and so are my thighs. Lift my chest. Try not to think of belly to the ball because we want belly pulled in. But maybe your top ribs reaching to the ball. Sit up nice and straight. Okay, now rock side to side. Let's remember what those sits bones are. Oh yeah, you feel them. I know. Elbows are bent. Now as I exhale, I scoop it out. Round back. Elbows lengthen. Oh, that's great. Stretch, stretch. Inhale, back to flat back. Exhale. Now squeeze the prop that's in between. Inhale up. Squeeze it. Inhale up. Exhale. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Inhale. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Now stay here and bend the elbows and just round forward. Roll back. Stay in flexion the whole time. Happiness in your lumbar spine. happy spine. Come on forward, and now ripple straight. Lovely. This is sometimes challenging, but we're going to give it a go. So come down onto your forearms. Most of your back, your spine is off the mat. Rock side to side, just the pelvic girdle is on the floor. Yeah. It's like a 2x4 of bone. Yeah. Power in your upper body. And let's bring one knee into tabletop at a time. 1 and 2. Good. Now cross your left leg over your right, so your ankles are crossed. Yeah, that's going to give some support to your back. And pull the knees towards you, then back over the hips. Towards you. Put your fingers here and you'll feel how your hip flexor is shortening, then lengthening. Shortening, then lengthening. This is for your abs. Let's go. 2, 3, reverse sit-ups. 4, that's lovely. Switch your ankles. Let's do it again. Pull it in. 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 So we have our knee stacked over our hip. Then the knee comes closer to you. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Lovely. Come back to tabletop legs. Maybe just straighten the legs for one good stretch. And flex your feet and point your toes and bend your knees. Now, if you need a little support in your back, you can make a wedgie with your hands right under here. Good. And you're going to stretch the right, then left, right and left. I don't bring the knee all the way to my chest, just back to kind of tabletop. It's a stretch, single leg stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Knees in, roll back. Feel how your upper body really stretched along the mat. Good. Bring your feet up so your knees are in tabletop position. Tuck your chin, lift your head, neck, and chest, and pillow hands. No linking fingers. Good. Lower the head, and then tuck and roll back. 2, you can cross one leg over the other. It will give you lower back support. It will widen your base of support in your back. Switch the way you're crisscrossed if you're doing that. 2, don't press on the neck. Don't press on the head. Just roll. Last one. Beautiful. Bring your arms to the side, your knees together. Put one foot down and the other. Take a breath. Now walk your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart and bring the heels a little closer. But they should not touch your longest finger. Ignore that cue if you've learned it. Tuck your tailbone and lift 2, 3. You're on a diagonal line, then lower top to bottom. Hip rolls. Tuck and lift. 2, 3. Roll down. 2, 3. Tuck, lift. 2, 3. Hold. Roll down. 2, 3. Heavy in the back. Tuck, lift. 2, 3. Hold, roll down from the top to the bottom, Feel the heaviness in the pelvic girdle. Then tuck. Feel how your waistband just drove in and your seat lifted. Good. Stay there. Release the seat. Tuck, release the seat. Tuck, release. Tuck, tuck. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Let it go. Fantastic. We're going to turn over methodically. One knee in and the other, grip them together. Now draw those knees closer to you. Good. Open your arms in a T. Roll that knee bundle to the right. Oh, what a twist. Look to the left. Ha. Grip the legs together, roll back to center, go to the other side, let it go, let it go, let it go, and keep breathing. Keep breathing. Ignore what's going on your screen. Ignore the man behind the curtain, as they say in Hollywood. I can make that stop. I think I did. Where are you? Hello, Zoom meeting.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I don't know
can
why I
hear you.
lost you. Here we are. We're back.
There you go.
Yeah, sometimes a scam call comes through. Okay, we're back. We're back. Roll all the way to one side and onto your front. Sorry about that, ladies. I had to make sure it wouldn't continue. Press your arms down, lift the chest, point your toes. So we want to get into the another position, extension. Kick your right, kick your left. Oh yeah, we're working the glutes already. What a nice way to get into our glutes. Hamstrings, glutes, really lovely. The legs don't need to be glued together. That's kind of hard on hips for most women. So the legs can be apart. Lift the chest though. Feel the power in your upper body, in your arms. Lower the legs. Now press the arms down. Lift up higher. Lift the chin. Oh, that's nice. Okay, challenge. Curl your toes under you. Press your arms down. We're coming into a plank. You can do it. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips so you are a human coffee table. And hold it. Hold it. This is where my 90-pound dog likes to kind of come and jump on my back. Always adds a little excitement to the class to watch that go on. Inhale, lower the hips, point the toes and lift. Lovely. And we're going to walk our way back onto all fours. Speaking of puppies, give the hip a little wiggle side to side like you have a tail and you're swatting flies, and look right and left as you do that. Happy hips, good. Meet me at the support. All righty. Here we go. Glutes centered. We're going to start with what is called the side seat, the minimus and medius muscles in a turnout. So you're in your Pilates V, forearms distance from the bar. I'm going to show you the side way of doing it so that your spine is in line. You can stay forward. Bend the knees, lift the chest, I'm lifting it's your right heel. Bring the toes to from your right toes, bring them to the back of your left foot. Then glide out, and you just created a diagonal line, perfect for this lift. Lift it a little lower. Lift, lower. Notice how stable the body is staying against the crazy lift of the leg. And the lift is very short. One more, hold it up. Now bring the foot down and do circles right at the floor. 4, not very large, hold it. Then the other way, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bring your knee up. Actually put your hand behind your thigh and help draw the leg up so you can get into this really good flexion. Maybe wiggle the foot if it started cramping and let it go. I'm going to go show you the other side, but you can be doing this just like this. Bend your knees, lift your left, touch the back of your foot, lift your chest, slide the leg out, glide it on a diagonal. And I didn't have to go to the side. You've got it. Lift the leg up a little. And again, and again, and again. Whoo, right in here. Right in here. Oh, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. Now bring it just kissing the floor. And circle. 2, 3, 4, switch it around, 2, 3, 4, 5, bring the knee up, bow down to it. I always resist hugging the back of the knee where the blood flow is. Take a breath. Wow, we're almost there. Great work. All right, we're going to go into our pillow hands. So you might have to peek up every so often to just recheck your alignment. Now, as I walk back, my body's created a number 7. So this is what I look like. Here's the 7. Seat up. Oh, yeah, feel that stretch. Let's just do a little of that stretch. Bend your knees, straighten them. Bend, don't super straighten them. We're not looking to press the backs of the knees beyond the norm. Just a little stretch. Good. Now bend your knees, lift that right heel again. Draw a straight line back, no diagonal. And then I can tell I'm going to hit right into the object behind me. Okay. Pull the shoulders down their back pockets. Lift the leg, lower. 2, I'm not going very high with my leg because I'm not letting my waist bend. I'm not kicking. I'm just looking to get that ledge where the seat and the thigh meet. 2 more. 1. Hold it up and bring the knee to the nose and put the foot down. Stand up, gather your breath. Let the equilibrium reestablish. Let's go again. Pillow hands, feet are parallel and separate. Soften the knees. Your right knee will stay bent the whole time. Stretch the left leg long. The toenails are on the mat. Then lift the leg, lower. 2, 3, up and lower. 4, just let the head rest. The spine is secure. 3 more. 1, 2. Hold it up. Bring the knee in towards the nose. Wiggle your foot if you need it. Stand up nice and straight. And now for stretch. Bring your heels apart. Your toes apart, rather. Keep your heels together. Quite the opposite. Bend your knees and cross your right over your left and sit down even more deeply, starting our figure 4. Then without bending at the waist, hinge at the hips like you're bowing. Yeah, now send the seat back as you bend the knee more. Feeling it here. Then sit up and release. And for that sciatica problem, it will avoid that. Crisscross the other way. This is your figure 4. Bend the knees. Hinge at the hips. So keep your spine in a diagonal that's straight. Go deeper, deeper with the one knee bend. I like to flex the other foot also to stabilize the kneecap. Then sit back and release. And let's get a little trotting action. Gather yourself. Find your breath. Make sure you've got that. Good, because that takes a lot of blood flow, a lot of oxygen between the seat and the quads. So that can make you kind of breathless. And let's just do an ending stretch on the floor. So sitting down with your legs straight in front of you, move the padding side to side, bring your hands behind you with your arms long on your tented fingers. So tent your hands. Flex your feet, lift your chest. Point your toes. Now flex them. Now draw the heels towards you, knees bend, press them away. Draw them to you, press them away. Draw them to you, press them away. Draw them to you, press them away. Inhale, raise the arms up, look up, exhale. Offer the gift, offer the gift. Offer the gift. Point your toes round down. Place your hands and forearms anywhere across your legs. Drop your head. Really let the spine renew in flexion. Without lifting the head or the hands, start just sitting back, gliding the arms up your legs, ripple your spine up, cross your legs one way, arms out with tented fingers touching the floor. Gather your breath, switch the crisscross, always symmetrical. Inhale, arms gather and your lungs fill. Exhale, letting the breath out slowly. Lovely. Welcome back to
Thank you,
Barre.
Sue.
Thank you. All righty. And I'll be in touch, Olivia, right? Sometime during the week to check on next week's class. Have a great week, Terry.
Thanks, Sue.
You
Enjoy your
feeling
weekend.
well?
Thank you.
I'm actually waiting for them to text me. I have to go get COVID tested, but I'll be okay.